everybody. Today's video, I think I'll call it Time to Think, because that's what these dog walks have given me, a bunch of time to think. I've got a feeling a lot of people don't think anymore. They don't have time to think. They're trying to make it from one day to the next on barely a paycheck or something. I ain't got time to think. And I go on YouTube and watch Republican propaganda, and the AI finds me more Republican propaganda to watch, and eventually I'm believing things that aren't true. Or if I watch a bunch of Democratic propaganda on YouTube, it finds me more Democratic propaganda. Nothing, even half-truths are there. I look it up on Google and it's like, whoa, that's not true, it's just half true, or 3/4 true, or 5/8 true, but not wholly true. I can see how the AI on different social media sites have pretty much reinforced a lot of these people's beliefs one way or the other and caused a stir. And it's not profitable to demise the people by reinforcing beliefs that aren't true. So hopefully someday and look at that, there's a e-bike. See, just like all these people, I also want to be part of the herd. And I look at it. Sometimes I see a herd of people on e-bikes, and I want an e-bike so I can be part of that. That's something I wouldn't mind being part of. Anyway, it's a beautiful day. Today is the hat toss at the Air Force, or today or tomorrow. I used to work there. I used to clean up after the hat toss. That was one of my temporary jobs. I don't think I could do even that anymore after a stroke. But I used to do it. So the AI on different social media sites have swayed people one way or the other, Democratic or Republican, and made the divide between us bigger. And it's all because we're not thinking, we're just watching and taking other people's opinions. That's not gonna work in the long run. We gotta have time to think. Take some time to think. Don't do it the other way. Don't fall for it. Don't let other people form your opinion, and your opinion's strength that's just been formed has been strengthened by somebody else's opinion that's similar. Look at both sides of the coin, not just one. The AI doesn't do it for you. It's a shame, I think, the AI. If it shows, if you see political propaganda, rhetoric, all that stuff, is it's only showing one side of that coin when there are two. The AI should really show both sides of the coin on the same platform. And somehow it can distinguish Republican from Democrat. It shouldn't be. That's my opinion, probably not shared by many others. But yeah, these dog walks have given me time to think, and so has the bike rides, and it's a pretty darn important thing is thinking for yourself, and instead of just say this is the way it is. As I've seen it on YouTube, it must be true because several people said it. And then you can Google it and see it's not true, or it's half true, or it's 3/4 true. Like one YouTube channel said, GM's moving out of the country. I go to the GM website, what do you know? They're saying we are not moving out of the country, or just building up plants outside the country. So the have to. There's a lot of others I googled that I found to be half truths, not whole truths, and I've had time to think with these dog walks and stuff like that. Having time to think is something that most people don't have because they're working 12 hours a day, 10 hours a day, trying to make ends meet. They've got no time to think, so they form an opinion by other people that they let other people think for them. And this doesn't work out too well because we've got the situation we have now where two different versions of thought. So it's a mess, but I'm on Medicaid, and I'm on Social Security, and I'm pretty worried. I'm pretty worried that there's nobody to protect me. I'm helpless. I can't really do much about it, but there's nobody that isn't. But everybody else is helpless too. They're all like this anthill mentality. We're better than the other anthill. Let's destroy them. And I'm in the other anthill being destroyed. Yeah, I don't like that. Anyway, it's got me worried and concerned, and especially because I do think instead of these non-thinking people that just blurt out words, but no thought behind them. It's like they believe people that lie straight to their faces with no thought behind them because they don't have time to think what's real and what's not. Anyway, this will be good enough for today's video. 9 months later from when I hit a Pontaine stroke. One of my Pontaine arteries were constricted, cutting off the nerves to the right side of my body, making me paralyzed for a month. I've been working on trying to make a comeback since then.